Mis amigas, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos. Entrevista sorpresa. Estamos aquí en Track to Hell, Starway to the Mosh Pit. Hoy estamos con John, lo veis aquí en cámara, cantante de Crystal Lake. Y la verdad que vamos a cambiar al inglés porque John habla inglés, evidentemente. So, John, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Track to Hell. How's it going, man?
Thank you very much. It is going very well. It's currently a little cold in the southern United States, which doesn't usually happen, but
Yeah.
I'm dealing with it.
Do you have snow in your area and such? Yeah, right?
No. Thankfully, thankfully I don't have snow near me. I'm originally from Brooklyn, and I lived most of my life with multiple meters of snow, and I don't do that anymore. I've retired from snow for sure.
That's a nice change, I would say. Here in Spain, we don't have, at least in Barcelona, any snow. So,
I know it's beautiful.
okay, John. So first of all, you guys have released an album now, like last Friday, which I think is one of the
Yes.
greatest of this year, and we're only in January, but I know what
Thank
we're
you.
going to talk about, and I think it's a great album. And I wanted to ask John, it is the first whole record that you do with the band, if I'm not mistaken. And I wanted
Yes.
to ask, what was the approach for you guys with this new lineup and how to present you to the world, like to the metalcore world exactly and such? How did you guys thought about it? How, like all the
So
process? Yeah.
I don't think their mindset has changed with me entering the band. I think I've
Okay.
adapted to what their track has been, and that's I think that's a good thing that has happened, because we're not trying to change what's going on in Crystal Lake. So, as always, I think the idea is to portray fierce emotion, whether that be, emotional, like your heartfelt, or like, you want to mosh or headbang, whatever it is. And that's always our focus, emotion,
Okay. Yeah.
whether, even if we even say in the band, like, oh my, like if you can't play, at least look, you know what I mean? Like the part, you know what I mean? So it's the same type of thing. Like the band revolves around emotion. So
That's super nice because that's what I felt listening to the album. Like, I mean, there are a few differences between the last singer Rio and you, but I feel the same energy. Even
yeah,
everything is a bit more like better. I would say, like as time passes by and the band's like get
thanks.
more pro and more pro, but you still feel like you said the emotion, and I think it's the exact word to define Crystal Lake. Like it's all about emotions. You can feel, I would say, almost every kind of emotion, especially with the last album.
Yeah.
You guys tried like different parts and everything, and you can feel all the angry, the beauty things, the sad things, everything that comes
Right.
with an album like this. And related to the album, you guys came up with crazy collaborations, at least in my opinion. Having JC Leach there, having
Yes.
Taylor Barber there from Left to Suffer, which is crazy band, crazy singer too, and and David from Side of the Swarm too. You guys have had this in mind since the beginning, or you guys like kind of thought about like a collaboration pool and then just try to choose?
So since I've joined the band, I have been talking about how we need to do features with David and Carl and with Taylor, and I've like been very repetitive about it, and
Okay.
there were lots of different. We went through our friends. We were like YD and Mitsuru and Gaku and TJ and me.
Uh-huh.
We all went through like our friends list, so to speak, and just tried to think of, who is a great singer, who would want to be on the album. We talked to all of our friends pretty much all at the same time. And, the way it lined up, it wound up lining up. But we have been talking about all of these people for a long,
Long
long
time.
time.
Okay.
And it's great to just have all these dudes. To have someone like Mike Terry on our album is amazing because I know Mike forever. It's awesome. I know Taylor for mad long. I know David for a while. You know what I mean? I know these guys, and
Yeah.
to be able to do like for my old work, and to be able to do new work with them is a lot of fun, and then making new business connections and making new friends through, legendary singers like Carl and Jesse, it makes it that much even more. I try to model how my emotions portray like the way Jesse Leach is. Like Jesse Leach sounds like he's dying. You know what I mean? He sounds like he's on fire. Like his voice is full of emotion. Whether you like his scream or sound or not, or you think it's heavy or not, my man is full of like, you know what I mean? That's the most emotional like one of the most emotional singers in metal, in my opinion. 100%. And then as far as lyrics go, Carl is a massive inspiration for me. The fact that Misery Signals is not only one of the biggest underground bands, but their lyrics are some of the most emotional, connectable lyrics, and they're intelligent too. And I love that about them. So this was fantastic to get all of that, on top of my friends.
I think that's the best. Doing what you love with the friends you love has to be awesome, especially with music. If you're creating music with all these friends and stuff, has to be awesome, man, for sure. And how do you guys receive like I've been seeing a lot of like general positive thoughts about the album. Do you guys feel the same way, or is it just an internet?
Yeah, I've definitely seen positivity. It's really great. I see the only negative comments I see are like it seems like people don't want it to be good. You know what I mean? As opposed to it actually not being cool. So like there are people that are like giving it a genuine opinion, and then I feel like the naysayers are people that are just like, nah, it can't be good. It's not allowed. That's kind of how your negative comments feel to me. It's never been like that in my life. Well, I've been in plenty of bands where I've gotten negative feedback, and I've been able to been like, yeah, all right, maybe, all right. Yeah. And now when I read negative comments, I'm like, nah, you're just crying. Whatever, dude. Just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I am definitely feeling the positive feedback. I will know more about how this album did at the end of 7 days, and I'll know even more about how this album is doing by the time this Miss May I tour comes out. You know what I mean? And if you guys really liked it, it'll keep my lights on, and if it doesn't, then we'll turn the lights off.
Of course. No, but I think, John, and I have to say this to you, I think that what you did is amazing, man. Like,
thank you.
Getting into Crystal Lake, which was already a huge band, like coming from Japan, and for me at least, it was like one of the most or the bigger bands in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Crossfaith, it's in there, but Crystal Lake been kicking us since 2002, I think, or 2003.
Yes.
Like
it's crazy. It's a long time.
And I think that what you said, that people or some people wanted to be like bad, I think it was related to that. Like, oh, maybe John is not that good, or maybe he cannot fit, like real shoes and everything. And I was not skeptical, but when I saw you guys at Resurrection Fest, I was like, oh God, this is good. You know what I mean?
So for me, I'm preloaded in a position for you to dislike me. My career path has not been the guy that comes up in his own band. I keep stepping into the place of other people. And I've literally done that my entire career. I did it with My Bitter End. I did it with The Last 10 Seconds of Life. I did it now with Crystal Lake. And as I say, it puts me in this position of like, nah, we don't like that guy. Because you almost never like the new singer. I don't. Most of the time when the singer changes in a band, I'll tell you right now, I'm usually like, meh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm usually like, I cry about it forever. I'm like, man, the old stuff is better. I'm the first person that is constantly saying, oh, I love their older albums. Yeah, I don't like the new stuff. Nah, I'm one of those people. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but yeah, not this time.
But I think it's awesome that you came up with this. Like, you have to be really tough, I think, to get along with it and have a success, because
I'm so used to it.
Yeah, but even though you're
I
think it's hard. even though you're used to it, I think it's
It is.
like to take the hats off. You know what I mean?
I definitely need therapy. I don't have the, I don't, I can't afford it yet, but I totally need it 100%.
That's crazy,
It's,
man. That's great. That's
it's
crazy.
so real.
And we're having a little laugh here, but I want to tell the people that it has to be crazy hard. Like, and especially with a guy like Rio, which was like worldwide known. Like you said, there are
Yeah.
some people waiting for you to like mess up or to like fuck it up, and
Oh, they want you to, yeah. They
that's
want you to
crazy.
mess it up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah,
That's part of where the album name comes from, the way to sound, you know what I mean? And then you have to understand that I feel that equal pressure in the reverse from being gone from home for the amount of time that I'm gone. You know what I mean? I have a kid and stuff like that, and I don't have
okay.
a lot of extra assistance. You know, it's just me and, my baby mama. And it's like, when I'm gone, I kind of hand her a kid and three cats and a house and two cars. And I'm like, bye, I'll be back in a couple of months. And she does it by herself.
That's
That's not easy. You know what I mean? I do both of these things. I am a full-time dad and a full-time singer,
yeah.
and I tour more than I dad. And being a
Worldwide.
dad is harder than being a singer, believe me. And but being a
I
dad
bet.
is way more
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I really love being a dad.
Uh-huh.
Being a singer is a pain in the ass. Being a dad is great. Oh well, yeah. Being a singer is a lot of fun. It's as much fun as you think it is. But being a dad is more fun,
Yeah.
if you can even believe that. And that's how I love being a dad. Like I have so much fun running around the house. Like I love it. My
And
girl hates it. I like not being a mom. She hates me running around the house screaming. But like I
yeah,
love
you
it.
like that's awesome, man. And I think for you have a lot of fans here in Spain, at least for Crystal Lake fans. And I think it's nice for them to like get to know you and see like how hard it is to really like be the singer of Crystal Lake. You know what I mean? With that
Dude, it
and cultural thing that we're gonna go through it later on, but it is awesome.
yeah, man. It's different being in a band from your own country. I
100%.
you know.
Yeah, we're gonna get through it like later on. We have to talk about firstly the European tour that's coming on like sooner than later. You're gonna be in Spain, I
Yeah.
think 9th of March, 10th
It,
of March, and
yes,
12th, something like that. And
I
you're
think so.
in Barcelona
Yeah.
and Vitoria, which is like north side of Spain. Awesome city. You will see that
Let's go.
it's awesome. So yeah, you guys
I'm
are
excited.
playing with Miss May I, with the Great American Ghost, and with Sect, which are like from Australia, I think, the guys from Sect. And how do you guys?
I'm really excited.
Yeah, how are you guys looking forward to this tour? I mean, when it was announced, I freaked out like so bad because I haven't seen Mace May I, and I love them. I saw you guys at Resurrection Fest, but I want to like listen to you in a like a closed venue, like a smaller venue, which is the ones that I like. How are you guys looking forward to it?
Uh,
Like, how do you feel about it?
I love playing Spain. And I'm really, really, really excited to play indoors in Spain. I keep playing outside. It's so hot, but I love playing your country. I love playing Europe, and I love playing the UK. These are some of my favorite places to go,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just gonna really, really love the collaboration of bands on this tour. I remember Miss May I from when I was a little kid working in Zoomies with my MySpace page. And to be on tour with them is awesome. It was super cool to find out, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be really, really, really cool. I have a great crew, and
Hmm.
I'm very excited to just get on the road with my guys and enjoy my time together.
It will be
I can't
awesome.
wait to torture RTM. I'm gonna torture RTM. I can't wait.
Nah, it will be an awesome tour. I'm 100% sure, man. Like with this lineup and having you guys here in Spain again, I think it will be one of the best of the year. I think.
That'd be sick. I would love that.
So something super wrong has to like happen to not be one of the greatest. Like with this line, the venue is super cool in Barcelona too. Like it's not super big, but when it gets
Cool.
crowded, it's like this, typical Spanish.
Nah, I love I love the tinier venues. Like I know you see us play lots of giant festivals, and that's a lot of fun. But I have to pretend it's a music video when I play those festivals. When I'm in a venue, I get to actually play the show, and I can stick the mic out and make the room scream, and we could do all this, theatrical. Like we could do all this like cool little room shit, and you can't do all the cool little room stuff on a giant stage. It doesn't work. Like gang chants, you don't have to use the microphone. You can like do them off the mic and it sounds crazy. You can't do that at a festival. People in the back are like, you know what I mean? Like it all doesn't work.
Exactly. The one in Barcelona, it's not super small. I think it has like an 800 cap, something like that. And I think it's
sick.
Man, like, no, I don't 600, 800, something like that. And I think
that's great.
The perfect size, you know what I mean? Like obviously, I'm super happy to see you guys like doing big festivals and big arenas, but like having in this environment, I think for me it's better, and if it's for you too, that's super nice too.
Yeah, I like indoors, man.
Yeah,
but I'm American, so I like air conditioning. So maybe I'll complain about it, but
we'll see when you're here. We'll see.
Yeah. Someone bring me an AC, please. Thank you.
Okay, or little fans. I will be in first row with little fans.
Yeah. Everyone bring a fan. Everybody bring a little fan. Okay. You know what I mean? Help your boy out. Like.
Okay, we'll take turns of that. So, John, one last thing that I wanted to talk about, which is like the most interesting one, I would say, because we're talking about different cultures, like we said off camera. You are from America, like you said, from Brooklyn, and you joined a Japanese band, which is probably the most far culture from like the west side, like it's like you said, literally the other side of the world. And I wanted to ask you about, for people to know, like how did you guys fit in? How were you guys dealing with the cultural differences? I know that you guys match with music, with food, but when it comes to cultural things, it's another like super different. How do you deal with it, John? Like how was it?
I try to fit in just like they try to fit in when they're here. I don't know the language, so I don't know the language enough to talk in conversation. My guys can talk to me. They know enough English to speak to me.
Okay.
But when I'm in Japan, it's hard for me to have conversations. Learning the language has been really difficult for me between touring, being a dad, working catering when I'm home, finding time for myself, and then learning a language that's not only one of the hardest languages in the world, but would be my first language to ever learn.
Oh, wow.
I'm really only as far as like I can go to a restaurant and like I can be out and about and be okay, but I can't talk to you.
Keep up with
you know what I mean? Yeah. So when I'm at a restaurant or I'm at the after party, I kind of just sit there. I'm very quiet. I don't have anything to say to a lot of people because not everyone can talk to me. And because people are sometimes very limited on their language, I wind up having the same conversations over and over. And they have been very accepting of the fact that I have difficulties with speaking because I am very good at feeling the vibe. So I understand like how to laugh with everybody, and I still understand how to like have fun. Like there are still dudes that don't really speak English that like I'm really good friends with. Koski from Shadows, his English is super broken, but that's my guy. I love that dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are other people in Japan that are just like that. That are like my boys. You know what I mean? But like we don't really speak the language. And step by step, you get accustomed to the culture. And it's kind of funny. The more time you spend there, the more time you love and appreciate their version of things. And then when I come home, it doesn't exist. And you get annoyed at your own people. Yeah. One of them for me, I swear to God, is the escalator thing. In Japan, the manners of the escalator, the electric stairs, are so awesome.
Immaculate,
people make it a point they make it a point to stand on one side. This is the side you stand on if you're not moving. That is like, it's like covering your mouth when you sneeze. It's like rude to not do. Dude, in America, people are just on the steps, like, and they're just like, they might as well be laying down, you know? And when I get off at the airport, you're on like a 50-foot escalator, and there's some, you know, dude standing in front of you with his bag, just like in his backpack, like, and you're like, come on, dude, like, move over, you know? And you don't want to like shove people out of the way, so you just stand there like, cool, we'll just ride this 5-minute escalator because you don't want to move over. All of us will stand here.
Yeah.
So like, there are so many differences that are acceptable and unacceptable, and good things and weird things, and it's like I said, it's a different side of the world. Like I love their restaurant etiquette. I love it, and their table manners. I wish my country had something like that. And that's not to say that my people are rude. I'm not going to say it. I'll let you say it.
It's different.
But I just mean it in this. It's different. Like they have a saying for thank you to the food, not like amen or a blessing or anything. They have a saying for thank you to the restaurant for feeding me, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's nice. You know what I mean? Like I love saying "itadakimasu" and "gososama deshita" when I eat and leave a place. That's great, you know.
Yeah. We don't have it here either,
it,
so it's not just an American thing, John. It's in Spain.
No. It's an Eastern cultural thing. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
And that's why I don't want to say that anybody's bad for not doing it.
No.
You know what I mean? I just really enjoy it. You know, it feels like very nice, like socially, the way people interact, it feels very 1950s. Like the way the mannerism. Yes. It feels very 1950s. You know what I mean? And then me being a Brooklyn dude coming from I'm a little rough. I can be a little embarrassing, and I don't mean to be.
Yeah, I get it. And when you see like the other side, it's like, oh wow. And like you said, it's nice to see like people doing like, and when you said like escalators and everything, even in lines for the train and everything, if you like pass someone, they will just like point at you and be like, no, you have to respect the order, to respect, you know, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm from a place where the door opens, you get in. You know what I mean? Like there's no waiting in line. And
first in.
I learned that was going to be important. And so this is the moment of realizing that I have to pay attention to the rules here was when I first landed in Japan, and we left the airport, and I got off on my first train, and I was being escorted to the next train. Okay. And as I was coming down the escalator, everybody was in lines going to the door, and me being from Brooklyn, I was like, oh, that's very orderly. You know what I mean? And you notice the escalator as you're going down it right away. And they noticed it they said it to me on the escalator, because I got on the escalator right, and I stood right in the middle of it with my bag, and they told me right away not to do that, right? I learned that immediately. And after I immediately after learning that, I looked up and I saw everyone in lines, and I was like,
oh wow.
This is going to be very different. Yeah, this is going to be very different for me, because where I come from, rules are like guidelines. Like maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Maybe you'll know about it, maybe you won't. Like, it's not like that. It's not like that there.
Not really. Yeah, but
yeah,
it's nice. Like coming from the American culture and trying to mix in with to fit in to the Japanese culture, to the Eastern culture. I think it's awesome, John, and having you here and hearing it from your voice, I think it's awesome. Like because from the outside you just see a bunch of guys playing some good metalcore, and it's like, oh, everything is awesome, everything is, you know. But having this insight,
oh, it's hard.
I think it's super nice, and especially with bands from that far away from us, like seeing you guys fit in, and it's like, oh, it's that easy? No, it's not that easy.
Yo. Now imagine how difficult it is I'll even say for over 5 or 6, 7, 8 Japanese dudes on a team that has been Japanese only for the past 24 years. And now you toss a Brooklyn Italian American dude into the mix. Yo, I am
mix.
like, yeah, I am equivalent to a little kid drawing on the walls with a marker in that team. like imagine how they feel. Like, right, it's hard for me trying to follow the rules. Like it's probably 10 times more annoying for them. Like, because I am probably the biggest child. Yeah, I am probably the biggest child.
Yeah, but not only you, John. I think it's in general, like for them, having meeting new people and being like, oh, so you don't wait in line for the escalator, and you're like, no.
It's okay.
Like, this can be, like it's a different that they can. I think they don't even like process it, like it's just, what do you mean,
dude? I have been corrected on how to put my chopsticks down.
Even really? Wow.
Okay, and and anyone who's Japanese will tell you that there's an improper way to place your chopsticks. And if you put your chopsticks back into the food instead of leaving the chopsticks resting on top of the plate or on the side of the plate, it's disrespectful, because leaving the chopsticks in the food is a ceremonial experience for a funeral, meaning that I'll be right back, that they're not gone. They're still there eating with you.
Oh wow.
So people will check you when you're trying to eat ramen because you just put your shit down wrong. Like, give me a break. I'm trying to eat some soup here. Like,
but
there's a lot.
Naturally, so they don't have even to think about it. So that's the differences, like culturally.
Well, it's the same thing with you. If someone was in a restaurant and they sneezed forward without covering their mouth, you would all be like, what the hell is the matter with this dude? Right, but maybe for that person, their culture, they don't do that at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's the exact same opposite. Like, it's so normal for me to put my fork down into my food. You know what I mean? Yeah. But for other people to watch you do that with chopsticks, they're like, oh my God, like, don't do that. That's rude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're very like, okay, like, so, I deal with that over and over and over. Well, we deal with that over and over and over, because like I said, as difficult as you might think it is for me, it's got to be equally difficult, for them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, when I'm with people who can speak English, I am literally just Stan Marsh from South Park. I am a loud, wild nut. I don't drink or anything like that, but I am
you're
joking around all day. I am energetic. I am yelling and screaming and constantly being an idiot and calling people the wrong names. I make up names for everybody. Like, we were talking with our friend, and our friend's band, and they had like an Italian light guy, and he told me his name. What did I say to him? What's the dude's name from Mario? The other guy's name? You have Mario and then Luigi. He told me his name and I was like, Luigi, got it. Every time I saw him and I was like, yo, Luigi. and he just kept it. He was like, and it's because we're cool. It's like a friend thing, and
but that's
I do that with everybody. Anybody that's in a band that knows me will tell you they're like, I'm a clown.
Okay.
I'm joking around all day. I can be anywhere in the world. So in America, really, really, really redneck people have this very literal saying where they'll be like, this is America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I joke around constantly, and I say it for absolutely everything. Like, I'll be at work and people will ask me if we could do something, and I'll be like, this is America. Of course we can. Like, I'll be at like the other side of the planet, and we'll be like, can we do this in this country? But like this, no, this is America. It's okay. Yeah. So it's like my catchphrase. Like I say it all the time. Anybody who's toured with me is laughing right now. They're watching this. Like, yeah, this is America.
It's amazing, man. Yeah. Okay. John.
It's funny. Yeah, I just love to be clown.
I think we're done for the interview. We have a minute left here with the meeting, the online meeting and everything. So I just want to thank you, John. It was awesome, really, man. Like, you're super cool, dude. I used to watch you in Instagram, but you're even cooler in person. So, man,
Thanks, dude.
thank you. I will see you in Barcelona for sure. And yeah, man.
Be cool, my dude.